What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you how to make passive income online selling notebooks and journals the right way. So, welcome back to StackinProfit. My name's Paddy, and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, with notebooks and journals, they're easy to create. Now, the easier it is to create a book, the more competition there's going to be. Now, with me personally, this is what I see people doing. People are making covers that aren't really good enough. Well, they kind of are, they will sell, but as there's more competition now on Amazon for just notebooks and journals, you really have to make your covers pop. So let me just explain some stuff. When it comes to notebooks and journals, what I see is most people just creating covers like this. Now, this was just a free graphic which I found here on CANVA just by typing in nurse here, clicking on nurse, and then clicking here, right here, clicking on free, because never use the pro graphics because their licensing's a bit weird and it's easier just to use the free stuff if you want to. So always click on here, click on free, then click apply filters, and as we can see it's just here, and because it's free we are actually allowed to use that graphic. But all I did was found a quote, just put the quote on the cover, nothing fancy at all, with a little graphic. Now this is what most people are doing and then wondering why they're not making many sales. Well, there's so much competition now for notebooks and journals. Again, the easier it is to create a book, the more competition it's going to be. How hard is it to create a book like this? So just a background, a quote, simple fonts and a simple graphic. It's really easy. But because it's that easy, there's just so much competition, so you really have to make your covers pop. Now most people are just doing this and then wondering why their covers excuse me, wondering why their covers aren't selling. It's because it doesn't really pop and it doesn't entice you to buy it. You can still make money making covers like this, because I still have quite a few covers which I made when I first got into publishing low content books. I have quite a few covers which are simple like this and they still sell to this day. But to be better than the competition and make your covers really pop is not much harder to create. So let me scroll down a little bit. So I threw these together. I made this really simply within a few minutes, and the same with this. This only took me a few minutes, but it looks a hell of a lot better than this. So if we've got the same elements. So we've got a background just here, we have some fonts, a quote and some graphics. So exactly the same, but this looks a million times better than this one. In fact, let me change this. Let me just go on to effects, because I think the thickness is a little bit too thick. So there we go, that looks better. So let's move this one as well, just down to 25, and then that one as well, like that. But we can see this looks a hell of a lot better and it pops more than this one. So this would more likely make more sales than that. Now, how do I actually do this? Well, it's just sticking to a few simple principles. That is a cover, a couple of fonts, a couple of graphics, and a couple of different colors. That is all I stick to when creating covers. Now, when you first start, and if you don't have any design skills, you are going to create covers like this. But then you need to be always improving if you're creating the covers yourself, because the more you improve and get better at your designs, then the more money you can make. Now, if you want to know exactly how to create visually appealing covers,
then I'm going to link a video right there in the right hand corner, which I suggest you go through and watch, and that's this video. So this one is Canva tutorial, how to design beautiful low and no content book covers using Canva. So I made this within Canva really simply. If we go over, we can actually see it here because I still have it. And again, few simple principles: back cover, couple of different fonts, and a graphic, but it's all in how you put those onto a cover. Now, if you're part of the LCB Vault, we do have a lot of training videos on creating covers, so be sure to check that out. And we actually have a spreadsheet full of niches for journals and notebooks as well, so be sure to check that out as well. And if you aren't a member, why not? Click that link down below, come through and join us. We also have a private Facebook group. But anyway, if you don't want to do that, come and watch this video. So this video is actually part of a playlist, which I'll link as well right here in the right hand corner, all about Canva. So we have Canva, graphic design for newbies, how to get the dimensions for your books, how to design, how to upload fonts to Canva. Really useful playlist if you want to use Canva. So be sure to check that out as well. Now, one thing I do want to note as well really quick is that if you're using free graphics and free fonts, that is fine. You can still make some really nice visually appealing books, but just remember, because journals and notebooks are really easy to create, most people are also going to be using free fonts and free graphics, which doesn't really make your book unique. So I do highly recommend starting for free, and you can use the free graphics, free fonts and things like that. But then once you start earning royalties, reinvest some of those profits back into your business so you can start buying fonts and graphics to make your books really stand out. And one of the best places to get your graphics and fonts, I just almost knocked something over, is Creative Fabrica. So I have a subscription here. I've had it for a very long time now, over a year I believe, or coming up to a year, something like that. I actually managed to get in on a Black Friday sale, which now I only pay $11 for all access, and I can come in and download any fonts, any graphics at no extra cost. So if we go here, we've got all these different types of fonts and all these different types of graphics. Just by going on fonts, give that a second to load up, we can see all these different types. And look at that one, I really like that. I might have to download that later, but this would work really well on a notebook or a journal, specifically for Christmas. So this is how you can make better designs, buying your fonts, buying your graphics, once you've started making money, because everyone else is doing covers like this and wondering why they're not making money. And then me and what I teach, most people are making covers like this. This is what really pops. This stands out. This will make more money in the long run rather than this. This is just basic, simple, anyone can do it. And then this is a little bit better designed, which most people aren't going to design like this because they want fast, simple and easy. But this is actually fast, simple and easy as well, once you understand those few basic design skills. Because it doesn't really take much longer to create a book like this than it does like this. It's the same principles: background, fonts, graphic. Background, fonts, graphic. That's all it is. But it just comes down to the fonts that you use, the graphics that you use, and when you buy your fonts and your graphics, you can make better quality books. But you also only get to this point once you've created lots of books like this. So I personally have been making books for almost 2 years now. It'll be 2 years next month. I started creating books like this because I didn't really have any design skills. But every time I created a new design,
I tried to improve on the last one, and because of that, that is why now I can create designs like this just as quick as I can create designs like this. So it's not much more effort, it just comes down to practice, keep creating, and just constantly trying to improve on all of your designs. So if you want to start making passive income selling notebooks and journals on Amazon through KDP, stop creating books like this and start trying to create books like this. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.